Oh, she's gonna pee herself? Yeah, that's embarrassing. Oh, I feel kind of bad for her. Yeah, I think that marks the end of our day. We just literally got peed on. Soul Simmers, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Pack Legacy Challenge. A legacy challenge where every generation is a new pack and we get to play through all of them. We are back with the Hart household, and like I said in the last episode, we would return to a little bit of chaos, and I don't remember what chaos? You're not even doing that bad. I mean, maybe you should have some food before you sleep, but like other than that, go get food, then go sleep, and then you're actually fine. You are actually pretty fine. You might as well just go to sleep as well. You're doing pretty well as well. Okay, wait, hold up. What is the reason I thought I would return to chaos? I mean, everyone's actually doing pretty decent. In today's episode, I know I said it last episode. I know I started the episode by saying, this is the episode where we're gonna finish, you know, high school and all the things and the aspiration, and he's gonna age up into a young adult, and then I got minorly distracted. Just a little bit. Not too much. Nothing too intense, maybe a whole episode, but it was Christmas. I mean, what can I say? We had to celebrate together with the fam, but now Christmas is over, and I think that means that we are actually going to focus on finishing the aspiration. I said that I wanted to take our not girlfriend, whose name I've absolutely not forgotten, whose name I do not need to check, Zoe. We were going to take Zoe out for 2 more dates, and then we're going to take it off because I have actually taken her out 3 times, and for some reason it just doesn't show up in the aspiration. And next to that, we're going to have to pick a fight, which means that tomorrow we're going to go and rehearse after school. And I think he's going to get into a fight with one of the band members over whatever they can fight about. That might be the first performance they did. Maybe someone else in the band has a crush on Zoe. Maybe reasons will continue to be unknown, but he's going to pick a fight with someone in the band. And potentially that band member, after having a fight, we could potentially kick him out. You know, and then we have to find a new band member for the second iteration of the band, which, by the way, someone had the most genius idea, because right now the club is called High School Band. Not very sexy. I've been trying to find the right name for the band, and I just haven't been able to find it. I keep trying to think of cool names. I keep trying to think of fun things, and it's not clicking. For some reason, it's not clicking. And then someone commented, what if Myles, like his dad, you know, named his bakery after Myles, pies for Myles. What if Myles names his band after something in honor of his dad? And then the idea of Space Cheese was born. And I don't know why, but the idea of this band being named Space Cheese is hilarious to me. So I think as soon as the band finds its second version, so someone's gonna get kicked out, they're gonna get into a fight, they're gonna have to find a replacement. And then as soon as Myles is a young adult, and you know, the band will also consist of young adults, we're gonna age all of them up. I think that is the time that we're gonna give the band their first official name being Space Cheese. Because why not? I thought if there's any name that is random enough but still has ties to the story, it's gonna be this one. And I'm actually pretty excited about it. Also, why are you watching TV? Go to sleep. It is 3 a.m. in the morning. Why are you awake? Go to sleep. I know you're done sleeping. I know, bestie, but go to sleep. What is up with my Sims refusing to sleep in the same bed lately? There we go. Everyone's asleep. Let me save again. Always save at peaceful points so you can return when there is chaos that you do not want. Life sim lessons by Ro. Okay, it's 6 a.m. and it's first day of Christmas, meaning that no one is going to school, which I'm not gonna lie, for once, I am not mad about, because that means that we get to meet up with the club. That means that today we actually get to take time and rehearse for an entire day, which is honestly kind of perfect. Why does it say school starts for everyone in an hour? What do you mean? Did I not set the first day of Christmas as... Did I change this in like the previous gen? Okay, it's not a day off school and work. Joke's on me. Everyone's gonna go to school and work. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. I will deal with it. He can't call in sick again because he already called in sick for school once. We're just gonna go to school. It's gonna be fine. He's gonna go to school like right about now. I'm gonna send him alone though. I'm not gonna follow him for the whole day. I'm just gonna speed through the day because I want to go to the rehearsal space because that is where the magic's gonna happen. She gonna go to school? She's actually going to school. She's not even doing that bad. You might be wearing an outfit that isn't fully appropriate for the weather, but hey, maybe you have a really nice heating in your school building. It's your Christmas outfit. He's gonna go to school as well. He's just gonna have some food. These two besties, I actually do not really care what they do all day as long as they take care of their needs. Let's make sure that they do that. And then you are actually my concern in the fact that I don't want to get you taken away. So I think it might be nice if we make sure that you know, are taken care for. So let's make sure that you get some potty help from, not from Myles. Myles is gonna go to school. Get some potty help from Violet. Your mom can help you and teach you how to go potty. Okay, we're just doing the give food to Bree. You can give her cereal. I don't really care. As long as she's taken care of, because right now Bree is the only sim that's doing not too well. Also, I feel kind of bad because you was sick, I think. Anything we can do about that? Don't really care. You go do whatever you want. I'm just gonna focus my attention on Bree, make sure that she gets fed and stuff like that. And as soon as it's 3 p.m., we are gonna move into Myles' storyline again. He's meeting people at school. How nice. Also, I'm so done with the snow inside. Like, Myles is not gonna invite over classmates. Also, what was the school report of the day? Myles is one of them. Maybe he could just try to distinguish himself a bit more. How about he doesn't? Like, I don't think this bestie cares about school that much. Let's make sure that he quickly pees. And we can actually eat at the rehearsal space. Like, we don't have to eat here. I just realized this. He doesn't even have to use the bathroom here, but I mean, if we're here already, we might as well. And then I think what we're gonna do is go to the social groups and start a gathering. Let's go to self-storage facility and let's go. Okay, everyone arrived. Everyone's looking really nice in all of their outfits. Let's go in here. And I think we just go here together so everyone of the club is in. Okay, everyone's here. Likes focus music. Sure. I'm down for that. Someone also said for the club to add being friendly to each other as an activity because that would make it a lot easier to gain points. So right now, the thing is, if you already have played an instrument, technically, I don't think we need to keep the piano and the guitar in here because this is singing, producing a new track or mastering, and then playing an instrument. All of those are club activities, but an instrument could be any. So let's actually do social, be friendly to everyone, I guess, just in case anyone shows up. And then is there anything else that we can do that would help with, and also make sense? I don't know. I feel like none of the other things make sense. Let's just keep it at this because that means that at least when they're talking to each other and they're being friendly, we also get points. Everyone automatically is just gonna make music. Kind of love this. I like that the club activity actually means that they go and make music, which is kind of cool. Maybe we can like produce a new track in the meantime. I want to, before we, delve into actually getting into a fight and stuff, I like the idea of them just hanging out, making music. I'm thinking that maybe this guy, what's his face? Henry. I think maybe Henry is going to be our fight victim. I feel a little bit bad about it, but if we have to start a fight, maybe he went after Zoe. Like both of them are singing in the band. I think he tried to go after Zoe and we don't like it a lot. Even though Zoe and I are not exclusive, I think Myles is not going to be super happy about it. Also, I love that he's now producing a track for the band. It really looks like that. He can burn a track. Sul, honestly, kind of perfect with that sweater. I'm not gonna lie, that is a 10 out of 10 title. Okay, did he burn it? Does that mean that we can release it? Let's go. We can release Sul. Let's make this the next summer hit, even though it's winter. I think it is time for you. Go talk, and you're gonna argue, and you're gonna maybe yell at Henry and be like, dude.
What the fuck? Like, excuse me? Why did you just flirt with my girl, Like, I know we're not exclusive, but did you have to just try and kiss her?
He's gonna act tough. Like,
bro, that's my girl. What do you mean you think you can take her? What do you mean you think you're better than me?
Okay, I'm just gonna let them like argue about music. He's gonna be like,
you were also very shit at the prom performance. Like you were terrible. And also in school, like you're always mean to me.
Oh, he's now producing music, so we can't argue any further. The thing is, oh, they have a really high friendship. Oh shit, I didn't realize. Oh, it would be so much easier. Oh, okay, I have a drama idea. This is drama for my own ease of playability. How about Henry's gonna go like,
I'm sorry, my dude, you think that was me, but I hate to break it to you, that was actually Dylan. Like, Dylan actually was trying to flirt with Zoe and I was just trying to break him up. I'm sorry you had to witness that. And also in the band for the performance, the only reason I was bad is because I was trying to get Dylan to participate, but he was like not listening at all.
And then I think Myles is finding out the truth. It wasn't Henry, it was actually Dylan. Also, we have way lower friendship, so it's a lot easier to get them to fight.
Myles is like, what do I just hear from Henry? You try to steal my girl.
Like second time, he's just gonna say the same thing. Argue about music, argue about school.
Be like, dude, it's not even cool that your mohawk matches your sweater. Like, why do you think you would be cool when you do that?
You're gonna downplay his start, like,
dude, what are you stressing about? You know I'm right. Like, you got caught. I don't care about your stress. You were a dick.
Okay, come on. Friendship, go down faster because we need to fight. Mock body hair. I feel like we just did that already, but we're just gonna do it again. I feel really bad because I feel like Myles is not the type to be mean to people, but with all this mischief and all this like mean interactions to actually complete this aspiration, I feel like so bad because he's turning into such a bad sim. Okay, I'm just like, again, queuing up all the malicious interactions. He's just being a meanie. Oh, he's very flirty. I love that he's very flirty because Zoe is around while he's like literally fighting with one of his band members. I think you would have to apologize to Henry though. If that interaction shows up, I think we need to apologize to Henry for like wrongfully assuming that it was him. Also, in the meantime, hopefully the points are just stacking up because everyone's making music. Oh, it says it's almost Myles' birthday. Wait, did I actually play through his entire teenage years without meaning to? I'm so sorry for anyone who's watched this episode and it took me almost 20 minutes to realize there was no game sound. There was no game sound. That's why we were peacefully fighting. But now we're no longer peacefully fighting. And we can hear our wonderful music in the background. Wait, we can fight, we can fight, we can fight. I saw it. Malicious, fight, 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 fight. And then we're gonna kick him out. That looks kind of brutal, hold on. If you pause mid-fight, but you have shaders on, look at how that actually looks kind of... He's like strangling him. Oh, and everyone's watching. This looks so weird. Like, normally you don't really see this. You just see sort of the mist. Oh, I think maybe Henry and Blair. Okay. Like, they're comforting each other while there is a fight? Okay, okay. Lore drop. Oh, that's a very mysterious screenshot. This fight is definitely uncovering some truths about this band, because apparently Henry and Blair might be dating. Dylan tried to steal our girl and he's gonna get kicked out of the band. I wonder who's gonna win. Did he win? Did he win? Beaten up? Oof. Yeah, I don't think he won. First fight, no win scenario. That is unfortunate. He did not win in the argument nor in the fight, but he's feeling very flirty because he stood up for his girl, even though it's not really his girl. I think we're gonna kick Dylan out of the band. I think it's time because they now despise each other. So let's actually go into the club details. I'm sorry, Dylan, but you are gonna get kicked out. Goodbye. The only problem is you are now inside and you cannot leave because the door is locked. So I think we're gonna unlock the door with the risk of 5 million Sims gonna come in, which I don't think is good. We're gonna tell you to leave. Just go away. Please walk fast. I don't think we want you. Go. Out. Goodbye. Okay, and now we close the door again. Make sure that no one comes in. And then we're gonna lock for specific sim. No, not specific sim. We're gonna lock it for. We're gonna lock it for club. Everyone but high school band members. Also, I realized I now only have the options from Little Miss Sam's mod. Until now, I had all the options, which made this mod glitch out horrendously, but now it seems to be fine. After all that fighting, he's pretty hungry. So he's gonna resume his breakfast burrito and actually have that. They're slowly getting better. She doesn't sound terrible anymore. I mean, it's also not good, but at least it's not, like, actually terrible. I think maybe now he might ask Zoe on a little date. And I was thinking, you know, it could be fun. Is there a place here? So I don't think Sims can woohoo in a single bed, right? I don't think we have a double bed anywhere here. I don't think we have a shower anywhere here either. I might just quickly get that because, like, wouldn't it be fun if Myles is gonna ask Zoe on a date, but then they just like sneak off into another storage unit so that they can make out? I feel like that's very teenager-like. Like, they're not gonna go on 5 proper dates. I just don't think that makes a lot of sense. That, like, teenagers will maybe go to a movie together or something, but they're not like gonna go on like a full-blown date like you would do with an adult sim. So I'm just quickly gonna get a double bed. I thought I had the heart bed here somewhere, but it's the heart bed that is broken. So this is the one that is locked where you cannot go in. This is the one where there's 2 kids' beds. Maybe it can be the storage facility next door. We are gonna have to get another door, but I think that is gonna be okay. We can put that on the side here. Then it also sort of makes sense that the 2 storage units basically side by side have a door. And then we're gonna put a double bed. And then he's gonna be like, Zoe, do you wanna come? I wanna show you something. And then he's gonna be like, I broke into this storage unit the other day and look what I found. And then we can maybe like have the breakup bed in here, because that already looks like a bit old, you know, like it looks a bit more worn or a bit more used. I think that could be fun. And then we're gonna take off another day. So he's not gonna sleep. No. Can he not mess around with Zoe? I thought he should be able to mess around. Maybe, hold on, where is Zoe? Can he click on Zoe to do that? Console about death? Who died? Physical intimacy, mess around. There we go. I'm not, what? What? Plot twist of the century? I think, okay. I mean, honestly, girl, good for you. Good for you. It's Pride Month. If that's not your thing, you stand your ground, and I guess we're no longer dating then. Or, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're just only not interested in woohooing with men. I don't know. I guess we maybe have to ask about her orientation first. Ask about romantic interests. Because at this point, I'm like, I did not expect that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm still exploring, trying to figure out stuff right now. Okay, that's fair. I mean, aren't we all, girl? Let's actually open the profile. Romance in men. Mess around. Men and women. I think she's specifically not interested in woohooing with us. I think maybe she saw the fight and she was like,
I used to be interested in you, but I'm sorry? That is not what I'm attracted to. Like, we can stay friends, but
she is just immediately no longer interested. That's rough because we still have 2 dates to complete. Maybe he's gonna be like, do you want to please give me one more chance? I promise I will make it up to you. Like, I promise that was a one-time thing. I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. They're gonna go on 2 more dates and she's gonna be like, no, I'm not interested. I'm like, literally, I couldn't be less interested after that incident. But I think he's gonna try. He's gonna try to get a redemption arc because I think he's not really ready to. He's gonna ask for like another chance. Maybe actually I was talking about going to a movie. Maybe they can go to a movie together. Like, I wouldn't be mad if him and Zoe go to a movie together. So maybe we can do that. I think if you go, do we have to travel to the place that it is in the romantic city? Wow. Ciudad Enamorada, right? There's a cinema there, I believe, if I remember correctly. I just don't remember where it is. I think it's probably somewhere in the city district. Maybe they can go to the club together, and then from there I'll see if I can find it. You're not gonna travel with everyone. You're just gonna travel with Zoe. He's just leaving the band rehearsal to go on a date. Okay, they're here together. Let's see if this is where we can go to the cinema. This is the gym. Otherwise, I might quickly Google it because I actually don't know. I know there is a rabbit hole cinema in the game. I just keep forgetting where it is. Hold on. It's San Sequoia. Never mind, we're moving again. And then it's across the library, so we would have to travel here. Yes, with Zoe. There we go. Is this it? No, this is not it. Wait, where is it? I know it exists. Come on. Here we go. Okay, we can go watch a movie with, and we can go Cinder Master Suite with Zoe. Let's go. Let's go to the cinema. Oh, she really has to pee. I was gonna say you can pee in the movie. I meant in the cinema. Don't pee in the movies, okay? Little PSA for everyone. Don't go to the movies and pee in the movie. You don't want that. Go to the bathroom first. Okay. They're done. I think Zoe... Oh, there is Zoe. I was just about to say, Zoe just left. Myles' heart is all aflutter. The meet cute was adorable. The main character had... It says the meet cute was adorable. That doesn't sound like a sentence. The main character had a great best friend, and the montage was really fun. Myles will be shipping those actors forever. Let's go. We created a fanboy. Now I think maybe he can be like, do you want to go for like a second drink or something? Like after the movie, go for a drink, which would be like the second date, I guess, so that we can tick it off. Because it said his birthday is coming up, right? When is his birthday? It's literally tomorrow. So if we want to get that date out of the way, because tomorrow he's aging up into a young adult. I can't believe I actually played through all of his high school days. Like I really was not planning on doing that. I guess you're gonna compliment her appearance. And you went to the bathroom before the movies. She still needs to pee. That sucks. And then I think he's gonna be like, oh, you have a major crush on Zoe. We know, bestie. This is not a surprise. Maybe he can invite her. Let's see, where can we go for a drink? I was gonna be like, is there a cafe close to our house? I don't know if we have a cafe or bar in Evergreen Harbor. I actually don't think so. Do have the container bar, but that's not really great. I like to go. Maybe we can go to, hold on. I think I have a more like student bar. Yeah, I have this one. Let's go here. And then that will be their second date. Because I feel like it makes sense that they wouldn't go to like a super fancy place. They're still teenagers. So they would go to like, I don't know, like the boba restaurant. But now they're going to go for like a drink. It is very late at night, so I guess if they go hang out here, there is a bartender, and there is some Sims. Maybe they can actually go sit at the bar. Maybe that would be more fun. Are you gonna sit? I don't think they're having a really good date. Maybe he can try to strike up like a casual conversation about games. She's like refusing to look at him at this point. I mean, maybe let's attempt to seduce. Let's see if he can make a move. You guys are gonna get out of the conversation. I'm sorry. Oh, it's very uncomfortable. Oh no. Sims don't like hearing the same thing over and over. Try chatting about something different. Oh no. Oh. He like tried to seduce her and then he went like, soon. And she was like, maybe not. Maybe not. They're chatting. Also, get out of our conversation. How many times do I have to tell you you're not involved in this date? Oh, she's gonna pee herself? Yeah, that's embarrassing. Oh, I feel kind of bad for her. Yeah, I think that marks the end of our date. We just literally got peed on. And not in the consensual, it's your thing kind of way. Our date peed on us. I think it's safe to say that Myles also now realizes that maybe this is no longer viable. This is no longer a mutual interest. But we're gonna tick this off though, because they technically had 5 dates. Although questionable ones. Oh crap, there's another level of this aspiration? You've got to be kidding me. Click on another sim and choose to run the dare to prank or frame sim for prank interaction that unlocks with high mischief skill. I think we have the dare to prank interaction, right? Let's check it out because now I want to tick that we are getting this aspiration today, okay? I am not waiting. And you kept intruding in our conversation, so you are now our victim. Dare. Oof, that doesn't unlock anything. That's not great. Okay, what is high mischief skill? Because I think our mischief skill is pretty high. It's like we are well on our way in level 8. So I guess we have to be even more mischievous. He's also very tired. I might actually use his newfound reward points for a sleep replacement. Yes, thank you. So that he can stay awake all night, completing this freaking aspiration. Come on, drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Are you gonna drink it before you pass out? Oh, thank God. Sometimes Sims are hiss annoying, but I think maybe this interaction is not available yet. So now I'm like, how much higher do we have to go with the mischief? Is there a potion to instantly get high skill in something? We can get the speed reader one and read about it. We just don't have a skill book here, so then we would have to go home again. But we have the entire night, so maybe we should just do that. Let's go home, and then maybe we can dare to prank one of our parents. So at this point, I'm finishing this freaking aspiration before you age up. It's happening. Zoe has left the building. After peeing on Myles, I think they're gonna stay friends. They're gonna stay in the bed, and then years later, they're gonna laugh about this, but I think it's effectively done with the romance. Like, the first, him getting into a fight in front of her, and then her peeing on him during a date, I think it's done. At this point, it is early in the morning. I'm afraid that all of my other Sims might be awake. You are awake, but you're not. Okay, but at least they're not doing super terrible. So then I don't really care, you know? You could do with a shower after being peed on. And then we're going to buy a book for you, which, like it or not, you're going to read, order, purchase a book. We're going to go skill, and then we need to go mischief. Hold on. Volume 3. You're going to get that and read it in a day. Oh God, we have a lot of children's books. There we go. That's the one you need to read. Let's read it. Oh, you're gonna sit outside? Sure. In the snow. In the cold? I don't care. Get that skill up. I'm not even gonna take care of any of my other Sims. You're just gonna get this skill up. No. I have so many regrets. I forgot he needed to go to school. Can you, like, not go to school? Like, can you just... Yes. You're gonna skip school. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. You're not going. Don't... Yes, okay. He's skipping school. Perfect. You know, he is literally gonna be done with school tomorrow anyways. So no one cares. No one cares. It fits your personality, and yeah, you're gonna switch to inside. I think that's a better place to read. Answer it. No. He's ignoring the principal. He's ignoring anything going on. He's just not going to school. He's just skipping out. I think we trolled the forums earlier to get his mischief skill up as well. We could do that too, I guess. Although this is going relatively fast. He's also getting hungry, so we need to make sure he doesn't starve, because that would be awkward for our heir to starve. He survived the urban myth or legend thing, so maybe we shouldn't let him starve. Is there any food here? Okay, all the food here is spoiled. Do we have a microwave? Can we get a quick meal? Anything? I don't even care at this point. At this point, I just want to get through the stupid aspiration. Have a quick meal. Get yourself some lactose-free cereal. There we go. And then can you continue reading? 69 complete. It's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. I hope it unlocks at level 9 and we don't have to get it all the way up to level 10, to be honest. Also almost Yule's birthday. I think technically you can also still work on this aspiration as a young adult, but I would just want to really finish it as a teenager. Because as a young adult, he's gonna get another aspiration, you know? Like, we're gonna actually work on the things for this gen. Work on the street is that you've been getting in fights. You'd better clean up yourself, or you'll wind up with a terrible reputation. Okay, yeah, our reputation is not doing that great, is it? Oh, actually, we have a pretty good reputation still. So what are you on about? There's literally no problem. Also, Yule is a vegetarian, but he keeps eating things with meat without me saying anything. Like, that is one of the dumbest, like, odd autonomy things in this game. Like, I genuinely think it's so stupid that vegetarian Sims will still autonomously grab things with meat. Like, that should just be completely disabled in the game. Like, if you as a player actually, like, select it, then yes, it should be possible, but it shouldn't be possible to do it automatically. Okay, your dad is still awake. Can you already dare to prank? Dare to streak? I think that might be the one thing that we need to do. Dare or frame a sim. Come on, chop chop. Honestly, kind of inappropriate prank to pull on your father, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do to finish this aspiration. I wouldn't call it desperate, but it's maybe a little bit desperate, and let's hope he falls for it. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he... Oh, I think he might be able to do it. Also, there's a lot of food on the table here that is not spoiled yet. Let me actually put that in the fridge. Is he gonna do it? Oh, I think he might be doing it. Oh, yeah. Then what do you mean? Why is my What is up with my game? Why is everything go streaking? Is it because he is streaking and then he's gonna contemplate his life? Honestly, kind of valid. If your teenage son tricks you into streaking in the snow, you might have to contemplate your life choices. I think that is a very valid option. I don't understand why it didn't tick off though. Like, that doesn't make a sense, so we're ticking it off. You did that. You dared your dad to go streak in the sun. I think that should count. I think that 100% counts, and if it doesn't, I don't agree. With that, I do think that is all the time that I have to record for today's episode, so I'm gonna save my game. That means in the next episode, Myles is actually aging up into a young adult, and I think he's gonna graduate high school, and I think with that, he's also gonna move out of this house. I had a couple of really fun suggestions of where he should move. Some people were talking about Ciudad Enamorada, but I think I want to live in Windenburg simply because that's the world that came with the pack that we're playing with right now. Like, we're literally playing with Get Together, so I think I would like to get as much out of that by actually being in the Get Together world. Someone suggested that we can live above a record store, and I thought that was super cute. So I think potentially next episode, I'm not 100% sure yet about my filming schedule and if we'll have the time to do that next episode or the episode after, but we would be moving into a new apartment, so that potentially means that the next episode or the one after is going to be a speed build. On the speed build, I'm going to actually make a record store. I might use an existing shelf from the gallery and just furnish it. I might make it completely myself. I have not really made up my mind on what I want to do for that yet, but that would mean that there's going to be a record store downstairs and he will be living in a small apartment above, and maybe the record store will have a storage unit that he can rent out to actually continue practicing with his band later. But in the beginning, I might keep them in the storage facility where they are right now. And yeah, if you have any ideas or suggestions, always let them know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please toss it a cheeky like if you did. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to check it out. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone!